And now, YouTube comments with Jacksepticeye.
Next comments video. Have you ever been caught masturbating or doing something that you didn't want them to know about? Thankfully, I have never been caught masturbating. Not even a little bit. Not even close. Because I am a ninja when it comes to that. I was so good at that yesterday. But no, I've never been caught doing anything that I didn't want anyone to know about. I don't think I was anyway. It was a bit awkward, I guess, that time my mother walked in and I was snorting a line of coke. And there was a bunch of dead prostitutes in the corner, but nothing major. That's just Friday night. Hey, speaking of which, that's tonight's plan sorted. Jack, put this in your next comment vid. If you had a bottle of rum, would you drink it or light it on fire? You see, now this is a tough question, because you got me between two rocks. The first one, me being Irish and not being able to say no to alcohol. But the other one is my love of fire and wanting to burn everything. You know what I do? I drink it and then I'd puke and go pfft, and blow out all the fire as it was coming out. Yeah! 2 in 1! Next, reading your comments video. Can you do your best Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift impression? So Miley Cyrus would be a bit like... or a bit like... Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Hey Sean, if you had to describe speed with one word, what would it be? Speed with one word. What could speed be? Oh, I know. Speed is key. Do you even lift, bro? Oh, I fucking lift. I lift hard. Fucking word up. Hashtag thug life. This is actually fucking delicious. If you ever knew every single subscriber in real life, do you think you could remember 85% of their names? If not, as of right now, that's like 380,000 people. How the hell would I remember 380,000 names? I can barely remember my own fucking name. Jerry? John? You sound American. I don't know what y'all's talking about. I sound as Irish as apple pie. A pint of Guinness. Have you ever thought of doing YouTube? Well, the thought did cross my mind. For the next comments video, how did you learn Korean? I started swallowing Korean children. A child a day keeps the doctor away. Doesn't keep the police away though. Honestly, I just learned it by watching videos. There was this series on YouTube called Let's Speak Korean. I think that was it. And I started watching that for a little while and I picked up a few things and I picked up a few things from talking to my girlfriend naturally and I bought a bunch of books and I learned stuff from that, but ultimately just not being able to practice it every day in an actual Korean environment really let me down and I didn't really retain a lot of what I was taking in, but I learned a good bit. Most of what I've learned is probably from my girlfriend, just talking to her and her helping me out. So if I ever went and lived in Korea, I'd probably pick up the language like that because I've a pretty good memory for those kind of things. But just being in Ireland all the time and not being around Korean people really hinders my progress. Have you ever played any of the Super Smash Brothers games? You should try it if you haven't. Thanks for inspiring me. Oh, really? No, thank you, dude. I got a bit of a confession to make. I've never played Super Smash Brothers. Oh my god. Stop! I know, right? Blasphemy of the highest order, but I've never had a system to play any of the games on, and by the time I actually knew what they were like really, really old. When I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of gaming systems. I had like a PlayStation, and that was about it. I had a Game Boy, but there was no Super Smash Brothers games on that, unless there was, and I'm completely fucking retarded and don't know that. I was looking forward to playing it maybe soon. I was thinking, maybe I should buy a Wii U. Maybe that'd be fun. Maybe I could team up with some other YouTubers and play the new one that's coming out this year. And then Nintendo went and just fucking on top of all YouTubers, and now none of the people that I know who do YouTube want to do Nintendo content, but that's a discussion for another video. Reading your comments question. If you could make your own game, what would it be about? No limit on money. One word. Giant monsters. Giant monsters. It's 2 words. Dream type of game to make would probably be like Shadow of the Colossus in a city. Shadow of the Colossus meets The Last of Us. As if like The Last of Us kind of scenario where it's the end of the world and everything's all dilapidated. But the reason it's like that is because giant monsters came in and destroyed everything. So yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is my favorite game ever. I fucking love that game because I just love big spectacle and I love big giant monsters and I love that whole David and Goliath kind of feeling. And I'd like to make it like really dynamic where like monsters could come in and destroy buildings and all that kind of stuff. It would be cool because no limit on money, you could build insane destruction engines. Will you do any Call of Duty videos in the future? Next comment, vid, Twitter special. No! I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't absolutely hate Call of Duty like a lot of people out there. I am more of a Battlefield kind of guy, but I'm not against Call of Duty. I have played them in the past. Modern Warfare, the first one, still one of the best first-person shooters ever made. I had so much damn fun playing that game. But the Call of Duty community is just fucking cancerous. If I put up a video of that, everyone would just slate me saying, Jack, you don't know what you're doing. Oh my god, your KD ratio is way too fucking high or low or just, I don't fucking know what way that works. You don't know the map. You didn't kill that guy. You should have used this gadget for this. Your loadout is crap. Not only that, but I fucking hate what Call of Duty has done to the whole YouTube scene. Can I have a hug? Guys, come on guys, let's all come together. Not like that, you freak. Let's all band together and give Aurora a hug. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Shocked face! What's at Jacksepticeye's reading your comments video? It has 3,000 plus likes and only 1,000 plus views. That makes no sense! Actually, that makes perfect sense. Gather round, children. It's time for Uncle Jack's story time. Years and years ago. Seriously, this is actually normal on YouTube. A lot of people are bringing it up lately, saying like there's some new thing. But this has been happening for years on YouTube. It's YouTube's way of verifying views. So I'm going to say it in this video, and I'm never going to say it ever again. So you people who don't know, please pay attention. The way YouTube works is that you get to 301 views, and then YouTube stops it, and it says, hey, this video is getting a lot of views very, very fast. Let's verify this to make sure that the people who are watching it are actual people, and it's not view bots. That it's not spamming bots that are actually falsely inflating the views. So it goes off to YouTube's verification servers, and they check it and they say, hey, it actually is real people. Let's release the views. And then from then on, it goes back up normally. It only updates every so often because YouTube has to keep on top of it, and it has to verify the views that are coming in to make sure that they still are real people. And then it has to work out ad revenue and cost per fucking margin. But that kind of stuff is normal. It's supposed to happen. It's YouTube's way of keeping on top of itself and making sure that there are no fakes out there. So stop talking about it like it's something new, please. Comments vid. What are your thoughts on trailers for the upcoming Transformers movie? Just curious, me being a big Transformer fan. There's a new Transformer movie? Jack, put this in your next reading your comments vid. Do you use Twitter or Facebook more, and why? I use Twitter a lot more. I'd say like 95% is Twitter and 5% Facebook, because I hate Facebook's layout. I fucking loathe it. Every time I go on, it's like stuff is all over the place and I just can't keep up. It's just really, really weird, especially for a business page. It's much harder to keep up with stuff than it is on Twitter. Twitter, everything is all nice, all in one big file, all in one big column, one big line. It's just so much easier to keep ahead of. How does one tweet? I think you figured it out. For the next comment vid, Jack, have you ever skated in real life? If standing on a skateboard and rolling down a hill counts as skating in real life, then yes, I have. But that's about as much as I did. What up, homie? Yo, what's crack-a-lackin', dude? When did you know you were such a boss? As soon as I was a sperm cell generated in my father's balls. I sat there, waiting, plotting my escape until one night. Escape was at hand, so I made my way towards the egg. I bossed my way through all those other sperm bastards. Haha, rot in hell, you dicks. And then I merged with that egg, plotting my escape until 9 months later I bursted through the womb and I said, yes, I am boss. True story. Next comment vid. Do an impression of Solid Snake.
War has changed. It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Put this in the next comments vid. Have you played or ever thought about playing any Silent Hill or Resident Evil games? I played a good few of the Silent Hill games. Silent Hill 2, still, well, 2 or 3. It's kind of hard to decide. They do different kinds of horror, but 2 or 3 best horror games ever made. Those things scared the shit out of me when I was growing up. I don't know if I went back to them now, I'd still be as scared, but Jesus, when I played them, they scared me. Also, Resident Evil 4, I think I played the first one and the second one. Not too sure about the third, but 4 is the best Resident Evil game ever made. Comments video. Are you interested in the Asian food / culture? Yes, greatly. My girlfriend is Korean, so that counts as Asian. And their food is fucking delicious. Oh my god, I could eat Korean food all day, son. Oh, it's just so good. I love spicy foods and I love rice and I just fucking, I want some Korean food right now. So yeah, I am interested in it. Put this in your next comments video. What was your favorite Nintendo game as a kid and have you ever played Super Smash Brothers? Again, no, I haven't played Super Smash Bros. But my favorite Nintendo game when I was growing up was either Pokemon Blue. I had Pokemon Blue. Oh, best game ever. I think my first Nintendo game that I've ever played was Super Mario Land 2. And I've loved the shit out of that. I got it from my Game Boy. Oh, I loved playing that all day, every day. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg? I'd rather lose a leg. Any day. I'd rather lose both legs before I lost an arm. I can't fap with my legs. Plus, my hands bring food to my mouth. They wipe my ass. Put this in a comment video. Why did you build a computer instead of buying a gaming computer? So basically what they're asking is why I built my own computer, every single part separate and put it all together like big giant Lego. Instead of actually buying like a pre-built one with everything in it so I could just plug in and play any games that I wanted. The reason I built it myself was because first I wanted to learn how a computer worked. I really loved like watching other people build computers. I loved listening to them talk about it and I wanted to be one of those guys who knew what was inside his computer. That was the first thing and I'm really glad I did it for that reason. Also, building your own computer, it helped me understand my computer more. If something breaks inside my computer now, I almost always know what it is, what I have to fix, how to avoid certain troubles, certain problems, and I know if other people's computers fix, I know how to fix them. I just know so much more about computers from building my own. And thirdly, because of warranties. You get such better warranty if you buy all the parts separately. So I can like send away my GPU and get it fixed, or my PSU or my motherboard or anything like that, and I can get replacements. And usually the warranties are longer. Whereas if you buy a pre-built system, usually you have to send away the whole system and they'll replace something, or you have a shorter warranty. Some pre-builts are a bit more lenient with it, but overall you get way better warranties with separate components. Next comments video. How does it feel to know that you are a common name or topic in my household? I am? That's really kind of weird. I never thought that like a household would talk about me or anything like that. It's humbling, it's flattering, but it's kind of weird at the same time. It makes me like sound more important than I am. I'm just a guy that makes videos. Has old Jack been sent to his proper time period, or will your hair still be grey? We shall never speak of him again. He has been banished to the land of wind and demons. Seriously, I just cut my hair. I didn't dye it. It's still grey, you're just not gonna notice it as much. And that does it for this reading your comments video, the Twitter special. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. And when I said that I was going to do it on Twitter, my Twitter got flooded with people asking to be in comments videos and sending me all this cool stuff and all the comments that are in this video. So thank you so much. That is really, really awesome, really humbling. If you guys want more from Twitter, or if you want to go back to just YouTube, let me know in the comments of this video. I might switch it up every now and then, so it's not going to be all Twitter or all YouTube. I kind of want to do different things. It probably won't be Facebook, because I don't get enough messages on Facebook, and like I said before, I really despise using Facebook, so it'll probably just be Twitter or YouTube. So let me know. Give me some feedback on what you thought of this one. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes! Ooh, but he did have a nice car. I'll take that. You're not gonna need it in heaven. Oh wait, you didn't disappear. Oh, hey, Steve. Sorry about, Todd, I mean. Sorry about the whole running you down thing, but you have a nice car.